Hey guys, welcome back to part 3. This is the 1988 Topps Big set. You can see that over here, the big word bigs, right? I should be looking down that way. I think that's where it is. Okay. So the Topps Big set was a little bit oversized cards, approximately like 70 millimeters by like a 98, something like that. So it's just a little bigger than the standard card. So if you've already seen one of these before, then you kind of know, but you can see how it's a little bit bigger. So finding, oh, sorry about that, a little bit bigger. So finding sleeves is just a little bit harder on the card. So this is what we're shooting for, is the Bo Jackson. That one's probably a lot cleaner right there. But one of the problems we're running into is if it's on the back of the pack, you run into, here we go. Yeah, you run into like this bluing on there. There's like from the pack itself. Now this one I got actually is really clean so far, but it is off center. So I'm not sure if it'll fall into a 10 or not. Everything else about that one looks pretty clean to me. So hopefully we can pull maybe one or two more out of these boxes, but let's get into it. This is part 3. All right, guys, let's grab, we'll grab from this stack over here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 packs. So we're going to get into these 5 packs and we're going to see what we can find inside these good old cello packs. They hold them tight, melt them down, and send them off. Willie Randolph on the back. Okay. Milt Thompson. Okay, so here we go. Robbie Thompson, a couple Thompsons. Alan Trammell. That's a nice hit. Ozzie Gillian. Ooh, a Will Clark. My last Will Clark was off cut. That one looks good. I'm going to sleeve that one right away because actually, since you do want to see that one get graded. So the sleeves I have to use for these, if you're looking at putting these ones in sleeves, is actually tarot card sleeves. You can see they're quite a bit bigger, but if I try to use, and I'll end up trimming the sleeve. So yeah, but if I try to put it in a standard sleeve, it won't fit. Then there's these other ones, but they're old and they're kind of opaque, but they were just bigger size baseball card sleeves from back in the day. But I like these ones better. They're nice and clear. They're new. I don't feel like I'm going to scratch it. So the surface is good. I don't have any coloration. Now, if you look up and down the side, there might be, like if I look at the side of it, oh, yeah, see, it's hard to see. But if you look at my finger, see that blue spot right there? I have to wonder how I'm going to fare with that there. So I don't know. That's my fear. My fear is that I'm not going to pull some 10s simply because of that. There are extremely low populations on these. So if I can get back some 10s on 1 or 2 of these cards, I mean, obviously a lot of these cards should be nice, but 1 or 2 of these cards should be a good return. The Bo Jackson that most recently sold as a 10, there hasn't been a lot of them, was $300 just recently. So then I kind of said, well, shoot, let's get these boxes open since they're sitting around. Okay, so here we go. And let's see what we have. Darrell Evans, Neil Heaton, Andre Thomas was a star. I never pull his cards out. Candy I pulled out in the past a lot of sets because he doesn't have a population. And this pack was not going to do it for me. But let's take a look at the sides of these things. So look at this. I bet, yeah, see the discoloration, the bluing? So those blew up and down the sides, and I'm not sure. I would assume, if you guys have experience or feedback, please do help me out. I would assume that with this case and this I've coupled these boxes. With this case of boxes, that because there's the discoloration now, ooh, well, at least if they're sheets, there we got a ding somewhere down the road, that it's gonna probably not pull some 10s. Well, this one actually looks pretty okay. Oh, baby, right up on top. Are you serious? That's a way to start things off. And you know what? I don't see any bluing. What might make it easier is if I do this. Look at this. Put it up against that where I can actually focus and not see the background. Okay. And you know, there we go. And you know, maybe we did. Maybe we pulled a Canseco. I never noticed they had the little Kappas on there before. I wonder if that's... So I've never fully understood it, but I think a lot of times when you have like a Hispanic background, you've got multiple names compared to like just having, first name, middle name. You've got usually like a first, a middle, and then a last name and a last name. I think it comes from like maybe the mother side and the father side. Is that accurate or inaccurate? I apologize if it's wrong. No offense, hopefully. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I've never seen the name campus on there. I've never paid attention before. That's pretty cool. Learn today. Corners are sharp. Card looks good. I'm actually pretty stoked about that because I have two other ones and they're not that nice. I do want to find out where he falls. I'm gonna pull this up so you can see it. Window cap. Look at that. Boom. Isn't that much better than having to do that in post editing? $76. Now, is that a recent comp or is that a formula guess? Oh, it's been a while. It has been a while. So there are multiple variations of these cards. I highly doubt that the copyright CD, and that's the one that this is, but I highly doubt that made it onto the PSA report. So we can quickly look because I have, guess what? The PSA up. What the heck? What number was he? Why did I think he was 33? 13. I should probably have my glasses down here. I actually don't have any of my glasses down here. 11. Only 11 total. And there is no, it would say if it was going to be a different variation or not. So that variation's already been graded. And I don't really want to go through the effort of trying to get them to put that notation on there. Okay, here we go. So let's continue through. The only one we got a Mike Schmidt. That's the second one. And this one looks clean too. Oh, we got a Benito. Oh, yes. Nolan, do we have, holy crap, we got like a God pack pretty much, minus our top, minus these two. We freaking nailed it that time. So the Nolan is one that no matter what set I'm in, I always pull the Nolan for possibly setting off the rating. Sorry, my sleeve is in the way. I do apologize for that. Look at this. Clean. Super clean. Look at that. But there's only one that I saw that really has any notation through PSA. It's Terry Steinbeck, because I guess there's one with a white logo and one with a black logo. So I guess I've not seen it in any error list, but that's the only one I've seen with notations. So number 29, I don't need to bring it on the screen just to show you. I can just tell you. 112 out of 252 for the total population. So it is over 100. But no one has a good following. It goes for 94 most recently, and that was 2 weeks ago. Nope, 2 weeks ago it went for 59. 2 months ago it went for 124.99. So in the last 6 months, it's kind of varied between $60 and 120. I guess the population probably broke the 100 point, and maybe that made some changes. But that's Nolan number 4. So that was a great pack. There were a ton of hits in there. Little Benito Santiago. Sometimes it's Benny, sometimes it's Benito. I guess I don't know if he chooses or they choose for him. But if we can get a Steinbeck with a black box, I'd be interested to see. So we got a George Bell. Oh, wow, and a Vince Coleman. Very nice. Frankie White. Corey Schneider. This would be a second-year card for Corey. Every time I see that Yankee stat, then I see the stats, I start thinking it's Donnie Baseball, but it's not. Sandberg. Oh, we finished on a Mitchell. That's not a bad way to finish either. Mitchell would have been 87 also. He's going to have a lot of bluing. If you're wondering what happens with these cards over here on my left, they just go into my bulk, right? So essentially what happens is I will put those into just a bunch of bulk. And then we just ship it out. I'm trying to figure out the best way. I've been thinking about getting some customized baseball card packs, kind of like this, right? And then sealing where you have guaranteed, like, it's all stars or rookies. So you're guaranteed all stars or rookies. And then, randomly seeding in inserts and or, star rookie cards or something like that. Like 1 in 25 packs gets McGuire 87 rookie, something like that. That might be the best way to distribute my bulk. I have right now, at the time of filming this, we do have Gary Carter, so that's really nice. Sorry for the delays. I do have I think like 5 flat rate large boxes all loaded up, ready to go with just bulk. And then I think I have like 3 or 4 medium flat rates. And then I've got, I don't know, another 60,000 baseball cards. They just need to continue to be sorted through to pull out what we want to grade and what we consider bulk. Another George Bell. Very nice. Another Vince Coleman. Is there another Nolan here? There's not. Look, there's two Yankees in the same pack. This is really off cut. I wonder if it's off cut enough. So anyone who's into errors, let me know. If I flip something up and then it goes into like the bulk or a stack or whatever, I've got I mean, you won't believe how many cards I have, but I have boxes of stars. Like any of these stars we're not going to grade. There's in star boxes. So we can do something with them. Like for instance, if you're really into off-cut cards and you're like, holy smokes, I want that card, just reach out to me. It's always gmpokey001@gmail.com. And then you can say, hey, I'm really actually interested in that, blah, blah, blah. Did you sell it or did you do whatever? So that's another 5 packs, guys. That's part 3. We did pull another Nolan, very, very clean. We got a Winfield. We got a Benny. We got a Mike Schmidt. Super excited about the Schmitty. Canseco. I'm just trying to look up my screen to even see who is in set 1. Will Clark, obviously awesome. Trammell, Sandberg, Vince. We got a Bell, off cut. We got a Vince, another Bell, and a Carter. So 10 tons of stars. So guys, thanks for tuning in. Check it out. I've at least I think 3 more openings for you guys if you want to check them out. I'll see you soon.